How's it going, everyone, and welcome back to another video. In this video we're going to be assessing a noise on a Volkswagen 1.9 turbo diesel engine, and the noise I'm talking about is this.
Alright, just set idling, no more revving, and and again.
And in this video I'm going to be showing you the steps I used to diagnose and rectify that fault. If you've worked on enough Volkswagens over the years, that may be a noise you would have heard before. It's certainly a noise I have heard in the past, and it is a noise that I have diagnosed before. I thought this was a very good time to show how you can diagnose that fault, because I haven't done that on the channel before. And in this video I'm going to be showing you the step-by-step process on diagnosing them faults. The first thing is assessing visually with the engine running. Is the tensioner under too much stress? Is the tensioner failing? This particular fault or this particular noise is something that has been misdiagnosed the globe around. I know lots of mechanics, I know lots of DIYers that have posted about and talked about misdiagnosing this fault. They've put in tensioners, they've put in belts, they've started to change certain pulleys, and they have not fixed the noise. That is because this simple test that you can do, which is related to the alternator, is the main and primary reason why this noise is occurring. The alternator on these have a one-way clutch. That one-way clutch operates by, just as it sounds, going one way and not the other. So you're going to have a solid turn on one, and then you're going to have it free spinning the other way. And the simple check you can do, now you can try and look at the belt when the engine is being turned off and then turn it back on and turn it off. That's kind of difficult. You need to be quite sure what you're looking at to be able to assess it that way. The easiest way is by taking the belt off. So get that drive belt out of the way, and then we're going to lock down on the back of the alternator. So you're going to just put a screwdriver in there and hold it in position, and you're going to grab on that pulley of the alternator. The alternator pulley should be able to move freely in one direction, but when you turn it the other, it should be locked. Now, these can fail in a couple of different ways. They can fail by completely locking up, and that was the case in this one. It was locking in both directions, and it wasn't able to do like it should. It wasn't able to free spin when needed.
So in front of me here I have the failed alternator, and I wanted to show you up close exactly how you do this test. Now, in the earlier clip I did have the negative battery terminal removed, and I recommend anyone that's messing with electrical items like alternators or starters that you do the same. Now, with this screwdriver here, I'm just going to be using it as a wedge to stop them fins there from rotating. So I'll come in this side so you'll have a better view, and with my right hand I'm going to be turning on the pulley itself. So you can hear that's locked, and I'm pulling backwards. So I'm going anti-clockwise first, and that is in the locked position. I'm now going to be rotating the other way in the clockwise direction, and it is again locked in that direction also. So with that simple test, we know that this is not doing what it should. When you get a result like that, you know that you're going to have to do some work to rectify this problem. Depending on parts and availability and labor, etc., you can go ahead and replace the alternator complete. like I have done in this video, or if the pulley is available and you have the tools available to you, you can replace this pulley if the alternator is charging at full rate. Whichever is suitable to get the job done for you, and whichever gets it rectified in the cheapest or quickest way possible, is how you can approach this job. If you look at the new alternator here, when I'm testing it, I'm showing and demonstrating what it should be doing. So in one direction, you can see that I'm able to turn that clutch pulley with my right hand as I have locked it with the screwdriver on my left. So it's able to move freely in one direction, and then in the other it is locked. That is how that clutch pulley should operate. That overrun pulley or the one-way clutch, that is what result you need to see.
It can also fail by having a heavy restriction one way and not the other, and you can see where in some cases the shaft gets damaged where these back away completely. So picking up on the fault before it gets a real problem is a very, very, very good thing to do. I've seen pulleys come off completely, I've seen drive belts come off completely, and then I've seen people be very confused as to why that happened.
Okay, so I'll rock the wheel back and over.
And that is it for this video, guys. That is how I diagnosed and fixed this fault. Knowing how a system works is imperative to being able to fix the fault. That goes for any make and model out there. If you have an idea of how a system works, in this case a one-way clutch, you can easily diagnose whether it's faulty or not. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you found it useful and informative. If you did, please like, share, comment and subscribe. And I hope to see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.